Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I just want to take a few minutes and discuss the concept of locus of control. So, locus of control basically describes the degree to which you and I believe that outcomes result from either our own behavior or from forces that are external to ourselves. All right. So there's really two ways in which we tend to look at this. So we've got an internal locus of control and an external locus of control. A person with an internal locus of control really believes that they can influence events and their outcomes. So they have some power in terms of their destiny, so to speak. Someone with an external locus of control really tends to contribute outside forces for everything in terms of what tends to happen to them. Now, in reality, people tend to be on a spectrum in terms of their external or internal locus of control. Also, we need to keep in mind that the ability of locus of control or how we perceive it really depends upon the situation, depends upon the individual, and depends upon a variety of different variables. So, some examples of locus of control. So, someone again who has external locus of control tends to buy in that successes or failures are really determined by factors outside of themselves and outside of their influence. Someone with external locus control, again, believes that his or her behavior may be guided by fate or luck or other external circumstances. This particular individual may have a blaming victim mentality, and this person may see themselves as disempowered, so to speak. And again, I'm really emphasizing that key word, may. Okay, someone who has an internal locus of control. Again, this is someone who tends to feel that their successes or failures are really determined by themselves in terms of their hard work, ability, their individual decisions. Someone with an internal locus of control believes that their behavior is really guided by their own personal decisions and their efforts. Someone who has an internal locus of control tends to individually assume responsibility for their own attitude and beliefs. And sometimes someone with an internal locus of control may feel very empowered in terms of that particular situation. Again, because the decisions, behavior, and things are coming from within themselves. Let's give an example of a real life situation. So let's look at being promoted at a job or being denied at a job. So, someone with an external locus of control in terms of getting a promotion at work may attribute that success to environmental factors. Maybe I was just lucky. Maybe it was just divine intervention, or the timing was simply just right. Someone with an internal locus of control may say, well, I got that promotion because of my individual hard work in terms of what I contributed to get it. Let's say you're denied a promotion at work. Someone with an external locus of control may blame outside sources beyond their control, such as maybe that boss didn't like me, or maybe they favored another employee in terms of that. Someone with an internal locus of control who doesn't get a promotion at work may blame themselves in terms of that particular failure. So maybe they'll say, maybe I'm just not working hard enough. Maybe I didn't demonstrate, the necessary behaviors to get that particular thing. Now, how locus of control motivates or impacts or influences motivation, again, really is going to depend upon the person and the situation in which they're in. Okay. So, generally speaking, generally, someone who tends to have an internal locus of control, how that may influence their motivation may be greater. For an example, if they feel that their hard work, their behavior, their, so on, is going to determine the success of whatever it is that they're going to do, that may motivate them, that may increase their particular motivation to do something. On the flip side, someone who tends to have more of an external locus of control may think, well, regardless of whatever it is that I do, it's still going to be some external factor, some other person that's going to decide whether I get something or not. So that person may be less motivated to do something. And again, that's just one example in terms of how locus of control may influence or determine particular behavior. Okay, great. So if you guys have any other further questions in terms of the concept or in terms of the discussion question this week, feel free to shoot me an email and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.